It's Sunday, December 5th, 2021, 12:05. That's 521. 5 is physical movement, 2 is understanding, and 1 is a self. That's what this whole, pretty much what this whole life of mine, last life I'll ever have, was about, is trying to help you physically start to understand who you really are. I was going to make a few other videos. I can't. It was obvious in the last video that I made that I was falling away. Well, I really am. I'm warning myself from out of the body. A part of me floating around the field, almost all of me's out of this body, and just saying, hey, we're going. Get your affairs in order. So I'm trying to do just that. I did want to tell you, basically what I've told you about what's been going on and what's happening. You have it already, and it's in the books. Creation book number 4 is going to have a lot of new information in it, but it's also going to have some of the stuff happening that's happened to everyone, and the things that I'm going to do when I'm out of the body. Okay, put it bluntly. In order for me to build a better house for everyone, I have to tear the old defective one down first. I'm not going to say forgive me for what I'm going to do, because I don't believe in that, and that's silly. Okay, we're fixing stuff. I'm fixing stuff. But all of y'all are going to be changing and doing your thing too. It's like I said, I'm the janitor that takes care of the office building, and you all have your own cubicles. You take care of and do whatever the hell you want with. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, that's all that matters. I do want to, I've told you a bit about the ETs and my friend. Call him Alex just for the hell of it. That's close to his name, but it's not it. And he didn't want me to. He got a hold of me and said, not to use his name and stuff, because he's the old. I've mentioned, but until it happens, it doesn't mean anything, because it's just someone talking. And look at all the crap that comes off of YouTube. Look at all the crap the media tells you is true, like YouTube. Okay, that Indian guy from, and I'm not cutting someone down for being Indian. Hello, my last life, Gandhi. But by the same token, that's who he is. This descriptive Indian guy that owns Alphabet. Well, he's the CEO, whatever. He owns it, he runs it. All these idiots will go, and you'll see them. You're going to watch them drop dead. And some of you are going to know what happened and why. And if someone freaks out about it, then you tell them. But I want to tell you, as soon as I get out of here, immediately things start coming together for what the ET is going to be doing. And I'll be trashing a lot of this planet. A lot of the people in it, they're going. But the good people are going to come out. I don't care if the body makes a funny, gesture or something. They're coming out compassionately. Like I've said, it's not like when you take a battery out of a device and it shuts down. When you pull spirit out, it's more like like thick here, thin there, thick, and the body, all of a sudden doesn't have power. It acts up funny. They're not hurting. They're coming out. It's not ecstasy, but it sure feels nice. They're coming out feeling very good. And the others, well, they're going to get what they deserve. What else? What else is fair? What else is equal? What else could possibly be justice? So, but the ETs, as soon as that starts happening, as soon as I'm out of here, it starts. And you will see them. You say they come out now moving around. I'm talking about you're going to see them big time, and you're going to see them running around with Deanna, and other people have cranked up. They'll be coming out, but this new foundation, the Essex Ramirez Anaya Foundation, that's a really big thing with the ETs in this new country being formed. And the ET races that have been here over 11 million years, you're going to meet some of them. We say this is our planet. They were here first by, over a million years. They have the food that they're going to supply that's healthier. They have they can show you with their technology what the energy looks like going through you. They can actually take you in a room or hook you or just hand you a device. It's like a scanner. It's like a piece of plastic that's got a little curve in it, and you look at it and it'll show you past lives that you've had. Because there's a tracking history going back to forever. You'll be having lives with your actual spirit mate, the other half of who you are. You don't need marriage. You don't need divorce. You don't need any of that crap. You need to have a nice life. And how is it going to be any nicer than being with the other half of who you actually are? There's going to be the population that's going to go down too. It's going to keep going down, but it's going to go down drastically right away. And then less people are going to be getting born, is why I'm saying that. But the ETs have knowledge. A lot of you are going to be traveling all over the place, some of you off planet. Just like somebody would get a job on a cruise ship and go take a cruise across the oceans and, work as a chef, a busboy, an engineer, someone to take care of the rooms and stuff. I mean, you'll be doing the same thing on ships that go out in space. Everything, your life is going to change. You need heart surgery? Fine. You set it up real quick and you go. You get in one machine for the diagnosis, you get in another, then they actually take your DNA, grow a replacement heart fast, and then you have another surgery where another device just literally takes your heart out and puts that in. I mean, how can you fathom stuff like that unless you can see it for yourself? Well, you have to see it in person, and you're gonna. The true history of our planet, they're going to show it to you. Like I said, this carbon dating stuff and what scientists figure out for themselves. A lot of scientists, most of them today, they really suck. They're not scientists. They're mouthpieces for the communist media. I love everyone and everything, but when it does anything aggressive towards anyone else or abusive, it gets my attention, and all of a sudden I go from loving something to literally feeling about it, like I've said before, like cold ash in the fireplace. It's about 2 months old. It means nothing to me. Why? That's how I've had to become throughout the years since my initial creation so long ago. That's how I've had to become to protect everything. People, this is all about you, all of you. I've told you what I'm going to do. I've explained everything I can, and that's all I can do. When you meet the ETs, you're going to find out there's no war of the worlds. There's none of that crap. Now, the ones that used to come here, there is a problem. The old ETs the ETs before 2016, most of them coming here to the planet, not all, but most of them coming here to the planet were a problem. And then that stopped. The Drak came in a huge ship. You'll meet the Drak. Everything's going to change for the better. The technology that our friends from other planets have is incredible. When you first start receiving it, it's going to come from this new country. It's going to be under the name of an actual company that's here on the planet, but it's going to be advanced technology. And eventually you're going to find out they're all ETs. I could give you names of people here that are not, from this planet. They're hybrids, but they're really, they have enough earthen DNA in them to where they look earthen, but they're not. Okay, and they've lived most of their lives on ships. Uh, I've met them and talked with them in person daily. I mean, there's so much I want to say, name names and everything, but these are people I care about, and it's, you know, the others haven't come in to say hi yet, and there needs to be a gradual transition. And they're coming to people. They're not our ET and hybrid family. They are coming to people. They'll be coming to the governments, but they're already here with the people. The ETs that used to deal with the governments, they're gone. They backed away. They're gone. They ran. So you have a few advisors still hanging around here and there, but the things that were controlling everything, they're gone. They're minions, the hybrids. They're human hybrids, but they're really strong Anunnaki. They're still here. There's 7 of them, one for each one of the 7 ruling houses, and then there's George Soros, who's a step below. But he's gone. You're going to watch him go up in smoke. Anyway, what's coming is really nice. This is all going to change. One of the first things, I'm sorry, I'm telling you, one of the first things I'm going to do is get rid of this damn COVID crap. It's one of the tools that they use to go against you. You take away all their tools, they're standing there helpless. And then you go with like the media and the rest of them, just watch and see what I do. And then they start burning on the inside. You'll see it. Someone will say, wow, they spent a lot of money with the computerized graphics, computer-generated imagery or whatever, CGI, trying to make that look real. And you'll talk to people that were right there and said, no, I saw it, I smelt it, yeah, he's dead. I have a big surprise for a lot of people. A lot of people, you'll see it. Anyway, the thing is that everything's going to change for the better. But you got to tear down the old dilapidated, worthless house before you can put up a good one that'll stand there forever. So faith is something that endures through time as long, I don't mean religious faith, that's all garbage, that's hopelessness, but real faith in something, your parents, whatever, that's something that develops over time, but it'll last forever. Because remember, you last forever. It just takes a little time to make it happen. If there's 10 people in your community and they're beating you up, they shoot people, go in your house, rob you, yada, 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 well, you have faith that you got to watch it. You know there's problems. And then all of a sudden you see them die, see them killed, and then it stops. Continuing situation, and then it stops. That's gone. You start to have faith it'll probably stay like that until something new comes in. But if something new tries to start up and it's killed immediately right in front of your face, then what else is there? The thing is, this cleansing, it's going to be creation-wide. And when the 4 new first beings come out of the first dimension where they're locked up right now, they're going to, before they come out, they'll be dealt with, talked with, and if necessary, dealt with. But you will start seeing and understanding more stuff for yourself. This is your time. This is the age of compassion that's coming. Nothing else is right. Nothing else is correct for you to have. You deserve the best and only the best. And none of you ever deserved what's been done to you from the beginning. And you will eventually learn about it, if not anything else. When you're out of your body and you go home, you'll see it. You'll remember you remember who you are on the way out of the body. But you remember who you are, or once you get out, it depends on the person, how many lives you've had. But you'll understand. People, everyone, when you leave the body is dying, decaying. You're just coming out of it. You're discarding your body. That's all. That's not you. You is the spirit, sentient energy that's inside. Call it your personality. Think of it like that. That might be a good stepping stone to understanding that you are spirit, sentient energy. But it's coming and it's time. And I couldn't do it any sooner. It's wrong what's happened to everyone. I couldn't help it until now. Those people that are leaving, folks, as soon as you can find it and understand it and feel it for yourself, that being the knowledge that all of us are spirit, sentient energy within a body, and the body dies and goes back to the earth, but we don't, who we are inside. Please, you have folks that are leaving, let them know. Once you can understand it for yourself, or at least you're close, let them know. Heck, as you tell them, you might finally finish understanding it yourself. I've never been able to take orders. I had issues in the military. Got a lot of Article 15s telling colonels to frack off. But I work for you. I work for everyone. I'll never be in a body again. I'll make a body from time to time to pop in and then drop it and go like angels do. Probably hang around longer. And you will. There will be people seeing unicorns. There will be people seeing dragons. If you see a dragon, say hello. I'll say hello back. Now that sounds insane, just like some of the other stuff I say to some other people. ETs aren't real. Wait till one shakes your hand. Then try to say it was a robot. The truth will no longer be kept from you. If you don't have the truth, there's no way you can have a solid, balanced life. I always tell you that, take care, love you, take care, have a good one. I mean that. I have feelings of compassion, love for everyone and everything. Until it starts causing problems, and it means nothing. It needs to stop or be deleted. But I mean what I say. I am compassion. I am fortitude. So if you would, try to remember that when the destruction comes, because we're building a new house for all of us. There'll be a lot more stuff coming on this channel. You'll see it. Okay, but you're going to see stuff everywhere. This is not about any one thing. This is about everyone and everything. And it's about time. So, folks, I love you. Take care, and I'll see you soon. I just won't look like this.